Hello. Welcome back to... Well, welcome me back. Let's go. I am in my new location post-move, so we're going to ease back into some stream schedules, but Champions literally dropped 12 hours ago. I've not booted it up. I just bought it, downloaded it. We're gonna give it a try. Oh, it's telling me. That scared the crap out of me. Okay. Let's turn this down just a little bit, maybe. Okay. Yeah, that was such an abrupt start to the game. Was there anything else I missed? News, quick cash. Oh, corporate information? Let's go. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do streams of this per se. There might be some content. I might be working on something with... Oh, that's nice, you can change that later. What is North USA? I've never really considered that. Why is it asking for all of this stuff? We cannot change this later. Confirm that I give them my left arm if I violate the rules. The art in this game is cute so far. Oh, you can customize? Oh, okay. I said, what is that? I think we're good to go. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Mysterious creatures known as Pokemon live in all sorts of places. Both in nature and here in our cities, Pokemon truly are everywhere. They love to compete with each other and battle alongside Pokemon. Wow, Pokemon love to battle alongside Pokemon. Where the best come to battle, the battle arena in the city of Frontier. Caraway, owner of the battle arena. Kajima, mayor of Frontier. The fact that they named the city Frontier, so this is the Battle Frontier, is very clever. destiny at the battle arena. Become the strongest trainer of all. Interesting. Cordy's personal gym. Well, that's what I'm saying. He must be called. Name's Cordy. I run this here personal gym. Fine place, wouldn't you say? I've trained up a whole lot of Pokemon here, that's for sure. Wait, does this mean that I came to a gym with no Pokemon then? As young as I used to be, which is why I've been on the hunt for a young go-getter who can take over the gym for me. This might just be the person for the job. Oh, so I'm running the gym, maybe. Most important, I'll need to see whether your trainer chops are up to the task. Let's say you head to the gym court. Okay. Wait, forget somebody? You must be the new kid Grandpa's been talking about. I'm Totora. I manage the front desk here. Hey. Another one? Oh, Rotom. What are you? Sorry for the scare. This is Brody, a Rotom that lives inside a headset. Okay. How do I feel about Rotom being in a headset? That's such a... Like, I guess there's Boombox Rotom now. But, like, a Rotom that can be in your ear and constantly talking? Tell you all sorts of useful information during your battles. Okay, the Tandem Mouse and/or Mousehold coat. It's very nice. Rody's a big help for anyone who spends a lot of time on the court. Isn't that right, Rody? Sure is. I can tell you about opponents' weak spots, different move effects, and much more. Let's be friends. Believe you me, Rody there's a keeper. The trainer couldn't ask for a better ally. Hi, Whimsicott. Battle court's through here. Can I adjust my sound a little bit more? This is still a little loud. Not yet. I like this. Bet you've never seen a gym court in such fine condition, have you? Local kids like to stop by with their folks to watch battles, so we keep the place looking nice. I'll lend you some Pokemon this time, so we can get straight to testing. I like this theme. This is a very nice theme. Think you can draw out my Pokemon's potential? Then show me what you're made of. And remember, no matter how old you get, the thrill of facing a new opponent never fades. That's battles for you. I can't believe I'm fighting a 30-year-old man. Single battles is like 3 Pokemon. Single battles are 3? Okay. So fight. Okay, I wanted to change the settings still. UI? This is clean. But the minus button is just, hey, you can give up at any point in time. Oh, you can skip the tutorial. I'm very curious about what his other Pokemon are. Ah. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, you gave me Meganium. Okay, huge props to Blastoise using its jet cannons instead of the amorphous blob that comes from Hydro Beam, or... Wow, my mind just completely blanked. I'm glad the water comes from the cannons. Hydro Pump. Okay, type advantage. Crazy. Why is it having me... Okay. Clearly I am not a Meganium user, because I'm like, oh, Bullet Seed is not a good move. I wonder if this is scripted for hits, though. And you're gonna have me use the last Pokemon, I'm assuming. Yep. Oh, back to Charizard? Oh, there's a Pidgeot. I definitely thought... Okay, I looked at the Machamp in the back and thought it was Machamp on the backside, and I was like, you're not gonna have me bring in Machamp, are you? But single battles are 3. That still hurt a lot. Show me Brave Bird? Hurricane. Extremely effective. Oh, is this, okay. Okay. I've learned a little bit here and there. Who's that person at... Wait. Who? Hold on. You guys can't see the full screen, can you? Can you? There's a girl over in the corner that I'm like, who are you? Oh, she's completely cut off on this. Elgato. That's very nice. I'm glad I could realize that. I didn't realize it was cut off. Look at that. There's so much that I cut off. Why did I do that? What was he cooking? Yeah, who are you? Shout out to this random person over here for making me realize my screen was off. I don't know who you are, but thank you. Not half bad, kid. In fact, top marks. I've been battling for a good 55 years. That's what every 30-year-old says. I can tell you've got fantastic instincts. Don't forget about little old me. Seeing weak spots was handy. Okay, how do I see... Okay. It would be really cool if Rotom was like the smart glasses, like Google Glasses or whatever. And that's how it showed weaknesses and stuff like that, and you could turn that on and off. That would be really cool. But I guess it being unobtrusive lets you put on, like, who are you? Why are you still cheering? Bro is watching something else completely different. That battle showed me all I needed to see. Now I know my hunch about you was correct. Gym's all yours. Do with it as you please. For real? That was fast. That's Grandpa for you. Always going with his gut while the rest of us catch up. Don't hold it against him or anything. Why would I hold it against him? I've been given the gym. You got me there. Wanna know something else my gut's telling me? He's got what it takes to join the ranks of our Pokemon champions. Think so? I'll provide any support you need, so just battle your heart out. Okay. I'm gonna recruit some Pokemon, I think. We're shipping out. Come on. Hey there, Kit. How are things? Well, hey, Cordy. Howdy do. We've got a whole bunch of darling Pokemon ready and raring to go, just like always. Pokemon aren't the only ones. Glad you seem as chirpy as ever. Allow me to introduce someone to you, Kit. This here's Call. Pleasure to meet you. Kit's the name. I'm the face of Roster Ranch, and dang proud of it. This ranch right here is where Pokemon breeders raise all kinds of Pokemon with love and care. Then Pokemon trainers drop on by to recruit them. Ain't this place just the best? Speaking of, let me take a stab at why you're here. You're the new gym manager Corey's been searching high and low for, ain't ya? Boy, Grish. Guilty of... That's right, ma'am. Thought so. Well, if you got Cordy's seal of approval, you must sure be something. These darling Pokemon would love to battle beside a trainer like you. I had to process what the baby Kangaskhan was. I didn't notice the whole Kangaskhan encompassing it. Think you could go tell him about how to do that? Sure thing. Old Kid'll explain everything. Don't you sweat. Since this'll be your first time recruiting a Pokemon from us, it's on the house. Let's take a look-see at who's ready for us. Let's get recruiting, shall we? Meet a new lineup of Pokemon. Lineup of Pokemon you can meet during the tutorial is fixed and will not change. Okay. How's it going, though? I got a Pokemon that strikes your fancy. Don't forget, usually it'll cost a VP to go recruiting permanently. This once I'll let you pick. Okay. How good are these? Can I change my... Okay, you've got Blaze. Sick. Okay. I'm so used to seeing... I guess Fire Punch is a weird move. I would have been used to EQ, I thought. The stats look good. I think Inner Focus was preventing flinching. What is Super Luck? I don't remember. Oh, it just gets a crit rate boost. Cloud9. I'm leaning T-Tar. Hold on, let me go back real quick. There's permanent recruitment with a ticket, permanent recruitment with VP, and then there's the trial recruitment, which is a 7-day trial. Okay. I'm excited to turn down the volume a little. Come on back whenever you feel like recruiting a little more little darlings from our ranch, you hear? Seems you got the gist of it. With that lockdown, let's head back. Take good care of that little darling I rescue. This is my rescue mom, Tyranitar. Don't be a stranger now. Ah, Klefki. Welcome back. Did you manage to recruit a lovely Pokemon? Sure did. Turns out talented Pokemon are drawn to talented trainers. Aw, shucks. Yep. Let's power through then. Please. Here, for now, let's do this. That should be good for now. To battle all the trainers, you'll need to make a battle team. I'm imagining... Oh, okay. Thanks, I guess. You can have a ranked battle-ready team built for you using the Pokemon and items you currently have. They're not allowed under the rules of the current ranked battles. Pokemon and held items that are not allowed during the current ranked season will be excluded from the battle team. Yo, it's Aggron? It really is. They got a focus band because it's so fragile. They gave T-Tar a Lumberry. Nicely done. Looks like you've got your box and battle team all prepped. You can go to straight to ranked. I think it is just... like, it's only battles, but I didn't know if there was, like, a story system or not. Totora? Hello, guess what? She got distracted. Show them where to go for ranked battles, would you? You mean right now? I just started watching one of Caraway's... She was 100% distracted, got it. Here, you should watch this too. You've heard of Caraway, right? She owns the Battle Arena. You know, incredibly, amazingly awesome? Been her biggest fan for ages. You can watch that video any old time. Come back to it later. Okay. You're gonna cringe if it's sturdy and sash? Oh, it's just sending me in. Got it. Oh, it's just sending me in. This is just straight to trainers. Okay. It is sturdy and sash. White herb? That's not terrible. Let's look at what there is. Arcanine seems good. This seems... so Arcanine, Sylveon... what do we lose to then? I almost want to bring in... no, I think I want to bring in... T-Tar for the... Armarouge? And... let's try that. Because Whimsicott, I think, covers a couple similar things. It is wild to me that it just sends you straight to people. Steel type. Is this a human? Okay, it is a human. This should kill, right? If it doesn't, I was gonna look like a fool if it didn't. We can just pull those again. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this battle's basically wrapped up no matter what their back is. Speed drop? Are we faster now then? Yes. Show me Drampa. Armor Rouge. I guess. Ooh, was that a roll though? Okay. Okay, there's no shot that this is a player, right? This should die for 100% because of the defense drop, though. I feel like it's gotta be a player, though, right? Because, like... yeah... Is it? There's no way, right? Breezed right through the beginner tier. I'm curious what happens if you lose that, then. 6 tiers in total for ranked. Pokeball tier. What was it? Pokeball, Great, Ultra. There's 6 tiers? I'm so used to, like, Master after Ultra. I'll do my best. You're more than capable, I'm sure. All this burning passion sure leaves an old fellow parched. You could fetch us some chilled bottles of soda pop? But you're paying me back later. I like what I see so far. Pretty cool, we've got guests incoming. I love the trope of people just walking around in their wrestling masks. Well, well, Caraway and Kajima. Great to see the both of you here together. To what do I owe the pleasure? Lovely to see you, Cordy. You as well, trainer? I don't believe we've met before. My name's Caraway. I'm the owner of the Battle Arena. I'll introduce myself as well, shall I? Kajima's the name. I'm the mayor of this fine city of Frontier. Splendid to meet you, young trainer. So the Battle Arena's owner is paying us a surprise visit with the mayor of the city? Is our poor old gym getting shut down or something? This Rotom has some unique ideas. We're simply here as part of our tour around personal gyms. I've only been the owner of Battle Arena for half a year, you know? Getting to know the city's various battle facilities is due diligence. Since it's you we're talking about, Cordy, I'm sure everything in this gym is shipshape. You take your coaching duties just as seriously as you take your battling. Looks like you have the mayor's seal of approval. Regardless, if there's anything troubling you, please don't hesitate to mention it. Well, it's not my gym anymore. Kind of easy to say, but I already went and solved the one big problem on my plate. Allow me to present our gym's new manager, our very own Cole. My 50 years as a trainer are telling me this kid's gonna be one to watch. So that's what the gleam in your eye is all about, eh? Finally found a successor. You made a good choice, Cordy. I can tell this one has battler spirit and talent to match. Surely do a fine job. Call was it? I hope to see you win your way through ranked battles, all the way up to champion tier. What are the 2 tiers? What is the 1 tier between master and champion? Good luck, champ-to-be. Glad we stopped by just in time to hear the good news. What was that about? Okay. In fact, why don't I give you a little something to celebrate you becoming a gym manager? Omni Ring. This device is called an Omni Ring. You can draw out potential that lies hidden within Pokemon. Right now it just has the power of Mega. I'm sure you'll be able to make good use of it and show us some stupendous battles. There you have it. Shake the battle arena to its foundations, you hear? I hope to see you there. So, I'm back. They were out of Soda Pop, so I got lemonade instead. Totoro will be so upset. Lemonade would really hit the spot, actually. Thanks. Not a word, Rotom. Oh. Cordy dropped the bomb. Caraway stopped by for a visit, you see. You're joking. She just dropped in out of the blue? I wish I'd been here. Do you think she'll visit again if he wins a bunch of ranked battles? Well, if that's the goal, I think a lesson on using the Omni Ring's in order. So I just noticed that Totoro's stand is Caraway themed for her desk pad. Can I... Nope. Okay. Recruit Pokemon. Train them up. Battle them. Yep. VP at shops to get stuff like held item and clothes. Okay. Don't forget the held items you obtain. Don't forget to give held items to Pokemon. Yep. Let's all shoot for the stars as one big team. Champion tier, here we come. That was the, that reminds me of the Enfield meme with the Chen Chan Yu. Okay. Poor Mega for Alligator. In both the 2D and 3D games, it just looks so questionable. Alright, how do I... Submenu. Settings. Let's turn everything down by, like... by, like, a lot. That's probably a little bit better. We could probably actually go 4, though. Battle... I have to sneeze. Ah, how's it going though, Grish? Display battle info. That seems useful. I don't know why that's defaulted to off. Enable vibrations, change your name, profile public for request. Interesting. I did get the starter pack. What does this have? Storage space, teammate tickets, and training tickets? Okay, so the teammate tickets, those were the thing I saw in the, in Kit's farm. I got a Dragonite. With Cordy's missions, earn and claim rewards by fulfilling certain conditions. Log into the game. Quick coupon. What is a quick coupon? So there's dailies, weeklies, starter missions, and paid membership missions. Okay. Recruit Pokemon, take part in a ranked battle. Interesting, okay. Event ongoing, there's your boxes, there's a shop. Let's take a peek at the shop, see what's going on. The premium shop and the frontier shop. In the premium shop is all the paid stuff. In the frontier shop, you can get held items and clothes. Okay. How bad? What's the damage? $10 for the battle pass. $50 for 1,000 Pokemon spots and 15 extra battle teams? Wild. Do they have, like, access to all the Mega Stones? It looks... They have stuff like the ZA ones. Okay. Okay. This looks like a little sailor outfit, not gonna lie. So we've got those, we've got stuff with the icons on the side. Paisley. Tracksuits. I like a ghost tracksuit. Paisley tracksuit. I can use up all of my items buying clothes and gloves. Surely that wouldn't be an issue. I do like the idea of a hat. So we've either got a whale hat or a cap, and there's no in between. Oh man, I can't give myself hair. Give him a big yawn. Okay. I do like this. I like this a lot. This is giving, Battle Revolution vibes a little bit. Okay, there aren't that many. It takes a third of my resources, by the way, to change my throwing style. Gutsy winner, brandishing winner. Okay. Oh, I didn't look at the held items. These are probably all the, like, everything you could think of. Into the berries, into the reducing damage berries. Okay. Disappears for the duration of the battle after a single use. So it sounds like if you buy berries, you don't have to re-buy berries? Because it just says for the duration of the battle, right? And then the light orb at the bottom. Okay, sure. It makes sense to buy Titarite, right? Especially because I already have, whatchamacallit on Titar? What if it gives me, okay. I'm gonna look like a fool if it gives me, Oh, Agronite was the one that I was thinking of. Hold on, I need to give that white herb back. Do I not have... Oops. That was weird that it was over, like, a few tabs out of sight. Tell me about double. Okay, so they give me another 10,000 VP for double battles. What are quick tickets? So I completed those. These are recruit tickets from what I understand. Hold on, let me actually go recruit real quick and see what this looks like. You can recruit Pokemon from the available rosters at Roster Ranch. I only just realized why it's called Roster Ranch. It's because of... Okay. Thank you for spelling it out to me, Pokemon Company International, because I did not... I should have realized that. Every 22 hours, you'll meet a new lineup of Pokemon to recruit from without using VP. You can shorten the waiting time using VP or quick coupons. Okay. Pokemon that you send from home to visit here can be collected. These visiting Pokemon may have their stats or abilities changed to help them better suited to battle here. The moves won't be changed automatically, but you can always change them yourself by training. No Pokemon have come to visit from home, I think, because I haven't... Yeah, okay. You need to link your game to Pokemon Home. Return Pokemon? What is this? I get oh, it's releasing them for the boxes. Okay. Roster features Pokemon regulation set M to A. You cannot train Pokemon recruited on trial. Okay. A lineup from this roster will give you a chance to meet 10 out of 229. You'll be able to pick one Pokemon from the lineup to recruit, whether permanent or on trial basis. A lineup will never contain more than one of the same Pokemon. Okay. Oh, they got some of the variants. Hisuian, Galarian, Samurott. Okay. There's 3 different Furfros? Okay, I don't actually know. Are these Furfros... I've never messed with Furfro, and they're, like, grooming. Are they mechanically different? I would assume if they're in here, right? Maybe not, because they've got the 4 sizes of Gorgeist. Okay. Ah, yes, this is what we needed. All of the Alchemy. And then Mouse hold 3 and 4 family. Okay. Huh. I wonder if shinies exist in this game. Like, recruiting. Villain, Gambit. What was Cottonmouth? That was the one that cared about... Oh, okay. He has Supreme Overlord, that's an ability. Water Absorb Vaporeon. But also, was Vaporeon decent? Lowers the target's attack stage. Wait, is this a physical? Okay, 2 special attacks and then foul play, which, yep. And then firefighting. Do I just brew a sand team? Like, we've got... Because the other choices... Like, these 2 I would be potentially interested in. But I just don't know how good Vaporeon is. And I already have T-Tar. So let's... How many of these do I have? 30. Okay. Get like a small sand build up. Okay, so it costs 22 coupons. Oh, 1 per hour. Okay. I'm curious about the rate of VP then, and what that costs. Okay. Let's do some of this stuff. Okay, so it gives you 1 free refresh per tutorial mission. Got it. Cruise through the tutorials. This will not count as you having completed it. Your opponent sees and rock slide for both. Maybe get some flinches. Yeah, don't quote the old text to me. I was here when it was written. That gleam is rough. Show me a... I guess Primarina will go first. Show me a flinch on Snorlax. Nope. Ooh. Deal less damage. Da, da, da. Oh, it was literally just that? It was... I thought they were gonna make me do the whole fight. I was locked in. I'm like, how am I gonna beat this? Okay, sure. So it's literally just... Please don't give me... Okay, it gives you Aggronite. Aggronite, Beedrillite. So I'm assuming most of these were not purchasable in the shop. Select a move, select Mega Evolve, then select a move. This is cute. The animations are nice. We did it! I've slayed the monster. Had stats raised, able to beat, for battle, bada bada bada. Yup. Look at that. I'm just gonna do these just to, like, not have, Oh, and then you're gonna have me use... Okay. Showing that, yes, Alakazam is faster, but then we can use Bullet Punch to take it out. Yep. I'm very interested to see where Winds and Waves takes the game then. Like, takes the series. Even though up against... I guess I forgot that Alakazam had high speed. How high speed are we talking? I will be adding some of these musics to my playlist. You want me to use special, don't you? Test it out. Let's see what Dragon Darts do. Okay. Ow, my body. Then try Dragon Pulse to knock it out. Crazy. That is one thing, I'm very unaware of which Pokemon have high physical versus special defense. That is something that I would need to absolutely brush up on. I will take a quick moment to step back. I have to go see the package came. So, one moment, I will return. Going out into the living room made me realize just how much warmer it's gotten in here since I've started streaming. But hi. Give me all these goodies. What was this about? Oh, physical attacker. Yep. It'd be very funny if there was a tutorial and, like it missed. So I could use this into Flamethrower into E-Speed if I had it. I didn't check my moves. %6 damage is crazy. Flare Blitz. Oh. I forgot how huge of a, like, that is, and then Burn takes it out. Yeah, I thought that Arcanine would have perished from Flare Blitz. I'm assuming in singles, my route would have been safer, but there's no guarantee that it would work in doubles because they would just go into it. You've got Rough Skin. Oh, this is gonna hurt so much. Oh, this is gonna hurt so much. Is it gonna knock out Mousehold? No. That's not terrifying. Seeing Mousehold reminds me of the good old double strat with... Oh, which... Oh, who did it pair with? Mousehold paired with somebody and Population bombed their own teammate. Infernape. Annihilate. It paired with Annihilate. And used Rage Fist? Took damage while attacking. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Yeah. Okay. Vasculegion. Let's have this use Wave Crash, and then see how little damage it does, and then use Rain Dance, and then Wave Crash again. Yeah, basically there's no way I would be able to kill the Corviknight without Rain boosted. Oh, and I have to swim too. I forgot about that. Also, it looks like the people in the background might change each time. Which is neat if true. The 3D models in the background are throwing me off a little bit. Boosted by 50% is the rain boost. Terrain. Oh, this is like psychic, yep. Which stops priority moves? It would be wild if they gave the Lucario only priority moves. I don't think we'll find that out though, just because of how scripted everything is. Yep, because they can still click it. Oh, Psychic move power is boosted by 30%. I did not know that about Psychic Terrain. Great work. Becoming quite the battle expert. Just the sort of gumption a gym manager needs if they want to work their way up the ranks. Just what I expect from a talented trainer like you. Yeah, Rotom's got it easy. You're a full-fledged trainer. Why would you hire not a full-fledged trainer? I'm very curious. Every journey starts with a single step. Like, I understand in most situations, but you're taking on someone literally to run your gym. More VP when you win more. Okay. Yeah, this reminds me of Chan Yu from Arknights, though. I do need 30k. Title. And then we're just good to start it up, basically. Take part in one ranked battle. The dailies are nice and easy, though. 500 BP each day. 510. How much was it to recruit a Pokemon? I won't be able to tell. Let's use some coupons. I want to see what it was again. Volcarona. I actually didn't mess around with Volcarona a little. 50. Oh, this is an attack. An attack with a 50-50 chance of boosting special attack? Not be poisoned or badly poisoned. Corrosion did... You can poison or badly poison steel types. Yeah. So nothing here goes to my Sands team. Can't be confused. Unaffected by Intimidated too. I didn't realize that. Thank goodness my special attacker can't be intimidated. Grab apple. I didn't... Interesting. I didn't know this move existed. Lowers the target's defense by 1 stage. This move's power is boosted by 50%. So this is base 135 when under gravity? Okay. Torrent. What is Sniper? Boost power of crits by 1. Oh! So crits are 2.25 instead of 1.5? Are these all... So just Cross Poison has the crit rate boost. Okay. Another special attacker. Limber. This was fast. I guess, so I'm either between Liepard the Peck. Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on a second. Snorlax is in a heavy ball. And Liepard has a title. Okay. Huh. And it's... Okay. So, essentially, once a week, you can permanently recruit a Pokemon. Technically, it's once every 5 days. With just dailies. Okay. And then that's not including any move changes, not including any stat changes. Okay. Huh. Do I take Liepard the Peckish? Grab Apple's cool, but I could just bring in my own. Let me. So it just consumes berries earlier. Okay. And it has dual wing beat too. This is kind of a scary apple. I did not realize how high its attack stat was. Let me see this again. What is Psychic Fangs? Removes Light Screen, Reflect, and Aurora Veil. I didn't. Okay. Gives the Throat Chopped status. And this is lighted. Okay, yep. I didn't realize... I guess Aurora Veil can only be put up in snow, right? I think. I'll take the Peckish. Nice little... a peckish little Liepard. Okay. Let's do one more recruit. See if we can get something for our sand team still. Something I do like about... I do like me a Cerulege. But I think I have to go Avalugg, right? We'll get to it. Is Sandstorm... I know it's Rock and Crown, but is it Steel? Water Tauros? That's kind of a crazy attack stat, or special attack stat. Surge Surfer. Double speed on Electric Terrain. So this thing is going first on Electric Terrain. I guess it wouldn't if there was like a Vikavolt. This wouldn't be terrible, especially since it's got... Strong Jaw, biting moves. Ball and Bomb. Contact. Ball and Bomb? Okay. So I'm assuming this doesn't have any biting moves, then. Liquid Voice... Isn't that is that this... This Pokemon's Sound-type moves become Water-type moves. Okay. Huh. Has damage from physical. Okay, I don't know if the Dandy Trim actually does anything. Okay. Do we... What was the last mon I took? I took something for the Steel Team. Hippowdon? I took a Sandstream setup, right? Oh, I'm tempted to take this because of the Mega. What is Magician? Not already holding an item, it will steal the held item from the target it deals damage to with its moves. I didn't know you had that. That's kind of silly. So it's between Skarmory and Hisuian Avalugg. That is such a high defense stat. What this game needs... This game would be very, like... I'm just so used to Monster Hunter. I would love a compare stat to compare Skarmory versus Avalugg. So here's where I'm at right now. I don't have a Hisuian Avalugg, I think, in any of my games. So I would have to go... I think it's in ZA. I'd have to run and get it in ZA if I wanted to use it. But I have Skarmory's. So, like, this is fine. But I would benefit more from this. I think I'm gonna go with this. And we've kind of got a decent little team. Let's check our box. Okay. Oh. Can you not... Okay, you can. Okay, so you can have multiple Pokemon. Why did you not? Okay, hold on. Swap with... Oh, it's a Cherish Ball Dragonite. That was the event one. Okay. Sylveon makes the least sense here. Does swapping a Pokemon not change? I don't think swapping a Pokemon changes the, item. Like, if I were to put this here... Yeah! Okay. Curious. Yep. I kind of like that. So we'll put you back there, and we'll put you... here. What does Memento do again? You can see battle name, title, more. I don't think I want... Hold on, did that show weights of the Pokemon? Okay, I thought it showed the weight of the next Pokemon. I had to go back in and double check that. I think what I want... is something like this. Give me the option... I actually don't Can I see your Mega? No, I cannot. Oh, you can give it nicknames. Okay. No titles are available. Add to favorites or remove from favorites. Okay. I do like that at least the Aggron had Sturdy and the band, so I can now use the band wherever. Let's fight. Season ends in 30 days. Event ongoing online competition. Okay. You'll be able to battle competitors for the length of the event. Some competitions offer special rewards. Note that if you ever need to withdraw, you must do so before it begins. April 9th through the 12th is the event period. And at any point during the event, you can enter the event. Okay. Ladder style. And then it shows history, private battles, casual battles. Face off against a single or double. I have a team for double battles. Move up or down ranks based on the number of... Alright, hold on. Didn't they say there were 6 ranks? Am I losing my mind? I might be. You'll receive rewards depending. All will be reset. Every trainer begins once more from Pokeball. Okay. Double battle. Oh, okay, and there's individual tiers for each mode. Make sure to go with Team 2. So you can have... teams. Oh. Okay, so you can only have... Got it. Okay, and then there's a bunch of different... I don't have any from that one. I'm curious what types of songs they'll add and if it will exclusively be battle music or if it will be not that. Okay, okay. You have Scarlet and Violet? You do. I do like hearing the motifs. Paid membership required. This song gives... This song sounds like some of MiHoYo's earlier games. At least the intro does. Okay. Change music. Oh, what is this? This is good. This sounds a little Sonic-y, almost. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but... Alright, let's do it. Interesting. This team is so good against mine. Oh no. Aggron will be good. What do we think they'll bring? Likely they can bring lead Gyarados. They're probably bringing one, if not both, of their water types. So we might need Dragonite to handle that. One, two... Is there any purpose to Avalugg? The ice moves against Garchomp? Do I have a way to beat Garchomp without that? Let's see how this goes. Actually no, let's bring in... Let's do it like this. Let's do yeah. Because I'm worried about them bringing in the double water types, and I just fold to Azumarill Gyarados. So at least a normal resist on the Azumarill would be good. Did I not have... Hold on. Interesting. I thought that I set up... How bad is this? Let's swap out. Because it'd be tempting to not just click EQ. Scary face. Okay. Interesting. In general, that wasn't a very bad turn. I think I just stay in and EQ? No, because EQ hit them, and then we can Ice Beam, because they're super effective, and then extremely effective, I guess, is how they do 4 times weakness now. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Oh, and this should kill the Gyarados because of the if I hit through, because I am confused. Nice. This should kill because it's only one target, right? Nope. Never mind. Alright, did they bring the Azumarill? No. Alright, what if we EQ and E-Speed? And hopefully we're not confused anymore. 3 turns of confuse is possible. Okay. This should take out the rat. Oh, single target Earthquake? Dunzo. And pressure. Does it not? Hold on. It. Okay. So it doesn't have Supreme Overlord? Okay, why? I have so many questions. The trainer I played against used Scary Face twice. To be fair, they are dripped out, so they spent all of their money on their outfit. Something I definitely should do, honestly. Quit battling. Finish my dailies. What is this? Is this like a reward system? A new battle pass will be available each season. You'll be able to earn various rewards. You can raise the level of the battle pass as you do battle pass things. Some rewards are only available by purchasing the premium pass. Ooh. Wait, you just get an M board? Okay. Oh, does it give all? Oh, is it the Tawny haircut? Some kicks. And they give you a free Meganium, though. The Urbane hat. Oh, is it just... interesting. So they give you ZA stuff, basically. Okay. Oh, you give me a Dragonite? We probably should equip that, just to give us more options, because Bright Powder is just, Bright Powder just slow... Oh, this has leftovers too, gross. Okay. Interesting. I'm enjoying this. This is cute. I guess I could order some supplies. I'm gonna go drip shopping. This is a necessity. Confident winner, gutsy winner. We're gonna look at the crowd. Hold on. Add to cart. This gives, this here gives, Revolution style vibes. I don't know who these, like, this seems like it's referencing Wallace. I could be wrong. But I feel like because these are 5,000, that they have to be referencing, like, individuals, right? Yeah, we'll add you to cart. No, 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 no. I yawn, but it's not, like, on purpose. What are we looking at? What are we looking at price-wise? How do my eyes sparkle? Ooh. Kinda spooky. Those eyes scared me. Alright, so we want the ghost jacket. And the gloves are fine. Dragon pants, ghost pants. We might just go ghosty vibes. Maybe not the ghost pants, though. Shorts. Sock shoes. This is the most important part of the game. It's the fashion shopping. We'll do you for now. I'm gonna go broke. I'm absolutely going broke. Little pouch. I do like the Pokeball. I want more patterns for the Pokeball, though. Did I ever decide on... It's hard to beat just, like, standard black sweats. Alright, so I can go completely broke to buy the fit. Completely broke. It's worth it. Alright, where do I change? Style. Wardrobe. Those don't matter, those don't matter. I'll leave them off for now. It looks better with the glasses on. I'll put on socks because this is... just knowing that I would be wearing nothing in my shoes is horrible. I'll go green gloves for now, I guess. We do need gloves. I did not realize how bad gloves would be. I did not realize just how bad the gloves would look. Change my outfit. Nice, nice, nice. I thought she just said, "You ever feel like you're slowing me down?" Just me. I was like, Totaro, no. Your various achievements. Big spender. Fascinating. Oh, you can change. Okay. Some of the ones down here I saw, Victorious with normal types. You can get, like, titles for your character. A youngster, gardener, aroma lady. Rocker. Ninja kid. I had a minute, I pronounced this Skyer, and I'm like, what's a Skyer? What dealing with ice types could be a Skyer? No, that's flying. I can be a Hex Maniac, a Dragon Tamer. I can be a giddy old man. This would apply. I'm over 25. Normal type affinity ticket. Okay, what are affinity tickets then? Quick coupons. And one ranked battle season in the champion tier. Competitions. Bottoms collector. And then Pokedex. Is this just what I've seen? Okay. So it's name of Pokemon Admirer. So I need a Mimikyu stat. Okay. Nice. And so it's just rinse and repeat basically for the entirety of the game. I'm still baffled by the scary face play. That to me was definitely something. I guess I still have some VP. It didn't send me broke. So does Sandstream only work if they're switched in then? Beedrill I don't think has access to Levitate, right? Does Gengar in this game? I know Hydreigon does. So Hydreigon we'd have to use Avalugg for. There's not really any reason to bring in Dragonite, right? What's your move? You do have Fire Blast, I guess. I forget, does evolving it turn into a physical attacker? We'll bring Liepard in the back for the... Nah, we'll bring Dragonite. This is tough. Hydreigon and Sylveon. Okay. Hellbroke loose and has been calmed for now. I'm glad you're back. And calmer. I realize a lot of my team is fairly weak to Sylveon. Let's just try to Stone Edge Sylveon, I guess, and Mountain Gale you. A hit. Nice. I've seen some questionable choices now. Twice. Show me Dazzling, play rough. Play rough on the Tyranitar was what I expected. Not play rough on the Avalugg. Huh. Okay. Sylveon was slower than both of them, correct? So I can swap into Dragonite. And... let me make sure Heavy Slam doesn't go last. Yeah, that's fine. Welcome back, though. This is interesting. Ooh. So they do know about Flip Turn. I guess that makes sense. Psych Up? Alright, here comes 0 to Hero. which is concerning. Because the free switch in on that is gonna be tough to deal with, I think. What could you have? You could have Flip Turn. Ooh, you might have Ice Punch. I don't remember what Mega D-Knight does, but what if we just Mega Evolve E-Speed Palafin? And what does Mountain Gale do again? Let's use it on Gengar. Do we see the Mega on Gengar? No. Oh, that's a lot more chunkier than I expected it to be. Okay, so 50 guaranteed. Luckily, they're attacking me with a bunch of physical moves. But I think we have this in the bag. We can see Flip Turn. I'm curious if this Palafin is... I'm assuming they don't have, like, a Sash or anything. Let's just go Draco Meteor. There is no good switch, right? So we'll just Rock Blast. Oh, I guess that would just work. Even regular Dragonite had multi-scale. I need to... Let me take a peek at... Let me take a peek at what multi-scale actually does. Reduces... Oh, so it's... Okay. Maybe I don't want Dragonite on my... Maybe I don't want Dragonite on my, Sandstorm team. Just a hunch. It has been very useful, though. Do we search for another Mon, then? Trample wouldn't be terrible. $115, $120, $105, $111. It's just so slow. You could run Drampa in a Trick Room team then, couldn't you, as like a sweeper? Arcanine. Alright, what do we fold to water types currently, yes? So Drampa with the T-Bolt doesn't sound like a bad idea. Let's try that and change your held item. Does it make sense to give you a White Herb? We could Choice Scarf it. Not really interested in the Lumberry. We don't have a Dramponite yet. Quick Claw. 20% chance of going first? Let's give you a Quick Claw. Has that always been 25? Its hidden ability on Dragonite base. Okay. So I just have the Dragonite with the hidden ability then. What's its regular ability? Inner Focus. Okay. This seems solid, right? Yeah, this seems solid. I don't remember... I'm not gonna say that. That's fine. I'll remember eventually. Now this is a team. Oranguru Trick Room? I think we're equipped to set this up, right? To sweep this up, right? So we have Dragon, we have Fairy. So something like 1... I don't remember why Oranguru's scary. I know it has the Instruct or whatever. I want to hit it with Taunt, I think. Do I bring in something for the Drampa? Do we Drampa v Drampa? Leftovers is gonna be good. Most of our team is equipped to deal with anything they could throw at us. I'm almost tempted to just bring in this. Love to see Torkoal. Oh, I forgot about Eruption Torkoal. This is a Trick Room team for sure then, isn't it? They've got Eruption Torkoal in the back. Okay. Nope, they've got Torkoal in the front. Ooh, should I have led with this? That's bad. Can we assume it's Assault Vest Torkoal? I definitely thought, by the way, Sand Force was Sand Stream. So that's on me. I think we go ahead with this. Vortec, how's it going? We are mostly settled into our new place, so... I got outdone. Here's Trick Room on Oranguru. Yep. I got outplayed. Yep. I even said what it was and did not account for it. What I should have done was... How slow are my mom? Fast. What I should have done was swap out both, switch in T-Tar this turn, expecting the Trick Room. Let's just do this. Yep, this is gonna hurt so bad. Yep. Are you gonna use it again? Hey, no way. Yep. The second the fact that that missed is so brutal. Okay. I learned about Trick Room. I got my face beat in. Instructor Angeru is so cool. Okay. So, I should have led Lipard and taunted, is what should have happened. This team is very similar to mine. To the point where, does anything really stop this lead into... I kind of just want to bring in the full Sand Steel team. What you been up to, Wojtek? How's it been going? This is Pokemon Champions. It is the newest free-to-play Pokemon battler that's gonna be that's on Switch and will be out on what's the word? Do I think Icicle Spear is a multi-hit move, right? Whimsicott. Knock off Drampa just because I don't know what it could have. But it should have Prankster, right? So it's gonna use... Basically everything's been going on in the time when you haven't seen me stream. I did have a break. I was prepping for a interstate move. So I think that the last time you were in the stream might have been the last time that I was there. Aw, oh, man, they overwrote my Sandstream with Sandstream. Okay. So Heavy Slam, good. I think Avalugg gets hit by Earthquake hard. But at the same time, I don't think Drampa can do much to us. Do we D-Dance on him? Let's D-Dance. No flinch would be great, but it's fine if it happens. Awesome. Use early in Pogo. This is my first time using Hisui and Avalugg. I had not owned one before this. So I don't know what I'm doing. Drampa went before Avalugg, so I think this is probably the better play. Knock off on... Is it worth the knockoff on the T-Tar? What's this one? Crit chance? Crit chance. I think this is just fine, right? Afternoon, Dublin. How's it going? I thought their Tyranitar went first somehow, and I'm like, how in the world did that happen? It's been a while since I battled any Pokemon, like, multiplayer PvP. Oh, you poor sweet summer child. That's your last Mon? I guess the worst thing that could happen is a whiff into they kill Avalugg, but I don't think that they can. Yeah, this, win 3 ranked battles without any of your team fainting. Pokeball tier is a certain... Pokeball tier is a different breed, Wojtek. my very first ranked battle, a Garchomp. Oh, it was a Garchomp, and then there was a second Mon, but they both used Scary Face. They used Scary Face at the very beginning on the first turn, and then on the last turn they also used Scary Face. And I'm like, that was a decision. Yo, we're battling Frog. Frog. Oh, what is this team? This team has a little bit of everything. They have a Psychic Terrain, they have Sand. Avalugg seems like a solid lead. Something like Avalugg T-Tar or Avalugg. I'm tempted to bring in Liepard just because of the expanding force. But I think this is just fine because we've got the Dark type on T-Tar. Hippowdon and then Drampa in the back? Seems fine. Is there any reason to bring Steel type? Not really. I like this. They're probably gonna lead Basculegion, I would actually assume. You had a competition on EU in another city. A whole lot of moving around by train today. How did it go? Yep, we did see the Basculegion. Basculegion's a physical attacker. What is my Tyranitar's stats? Fairly bulky. We might see... I did not think about the fact that we might see a fighting type attack on... Ooh, is the Decidueye faster? Let's try this. I don't know if Decidueye is faster or not. Just double into it. A burn would be nice if, Nope. Okay. Whoa! I didn't think it had a special move. Only the top 50 scores in the entire country move to the last stage. Statistically, 3 people from an entire group will go there. This is not looking good for me. No, it's not terrible. This Decidueye's got leftovers, okay. So that counteracts the Sandstorm. Killed Avalugg, but not T-Tar. Avalugg has a horrible special defense, from what I understand. Could be wrong. Okay, do we think... I'm so dead. Yeah, Avalugg has a 56 special defense compared to 130. Let's... I don't know... Stone Edge... Let's try to get the fish out of here. The surf is just rough. The crit hurt too. But we still gotta work through everything else on the other team. What type is Triple Arrows? I don't know what type that is. Oh, Drampo's... Okay. I see the error of my ways. Dragon normal, and Dragon does not resist normal. It's the pointy type. It really is. It hurt a lot. Yeah. Did not think that through. Otherwise, I might have tried to focus the Decidueye more, but we're probably losing this. I don't think I have EQ, right? Not on... I do have EQ. I should die to this team, though, right? Like, there's no way Hippowdon carries through. Yeah. Okay. That's on me. That's user... That's trainer error. Maybe I belong in Pokeball tier. Maybe I'm trapped in Pokeball tier by my own skill. This is fun though, it feels flashy, it feels nice. Smooth. Barrett. Another interesting team comp. Several fairy types. One of them is fairy water though, which means Avalugg Steel won't do much to it. I'm using a lot of Pokemon that just disappear when they have any coverage. Yeah, I tried a Sand team and then am fumbling. But when it works, it's really cool. It does fold to fighting type, fighting type, fighting type, fighting type, fighting type. Fighting types, I think I might need to figure out actual coverage for. Yeah, I just noticed that. Surely we'll figure out something to deal with that, right? Do I have something for light? Maybe the Aggron for some form of resist, but... that's close enough. I wanted Aggron first for Stone, Stealth Rock. We'll see if my indecision kills me. There's Charizard Azumarill, that makes sense. Huge power Wave Crash? Or whatever. Ooh, do we expect Belly Drum? Yeah. Yeah. Let's see how this goes. I need a flying type. I really do. I had the option for Flygon. Nope, not Flygon. Wow. If I had a Flygon, I would have taken it. It was Skarmory or Hippowdon. And I picked up Hippowdon thinking that Sand Force was Sand Stream. But also T-Tar has Sand Stream, so... Iron Head on the Whimsicott. Let's knock off the Azumarill just to see what we're working with. That's fine. Azumarill was not holding an item. Okay. Got it. I had the option of Skarmory, and I chose not to get it because I thought that I needed the Sand Stream. This Azumarill is not fast at all. Gengar is, though. Do we double into Gengar? Stone Edge Gengar, and then try knock off Gengar? Gengar's faster, though, I think. Okay. Yep. Outplayed, I guess. Silly me. Azumarill probably picks up the double KO here, though. Maybe T-Tar Servat? Oh. That's unfortunate on the Azumarill's part. I don't want the KO here, so we just... let me actually, Wojtek, I'll go and show you the recruit system here. Yeah, I just didn't want them to KO any of my Pokemon. How we can... Hold on, let me do a weakness check here, because my team also, I think, has 3 weaknesses to Fairy. I fold to so many different things. Quit battling. Let's see this team. So this is what I have access to just in general. Strong against Fairy. Weak to Fairy, weak to Fairy, weak to Fairy. Folds to fighting, folds to fighting, folds to fighting. Is the only Pokemon that's not fighting resistant Hippowdon? Or fighting weak Hippowdon? Because does fighting beat Ice? Anyway. Take my mission. I finished a weekly. Oh, that was a weekly. Okay. So, there's dailies, weeklies, and beginner missions. Doing them gives you VP that you can use on various things, such as... And it's gonna give me a tutorial when I go in here. I'm sure it is. Skarmory wouldn't be bad here. Yeah, I had the option and passed on it. Whoopsies. By using VP, you can use it to change their stat points, alignments, moves, abilities, and more. What do we get access to? Is it just 250 across the board for everything? Seems like it. Oh, you can just change their ability too. Okay, we might need to give it some biting moves. And then there's the... Yep. Nice. The issue is I'm broke and only have 2,000 VP. And you also use VP to recruit Pokemon. So you can send Pokemon from home and back to home. But you can also recruit every 22 hours? You can use VP or quick tickets to speed up the process. We'll go ahead and do that. And then you also... Klefki, maybe? That doesn't seem bad. So you get access to these 10 Pokemon to look through, see their abilities, see if they have, like, titles or anything like that. That was actually the reason I went with Hisuian, because I didn't have a... I had a Skarmory. I think it was... No, it was Avalugg or Skarmory, I think. And I went with the Avalugg because I didn't have Avalugg, but I did have Skarmory. Ice Spinner, was that the thing that, broke? Yeah, broke terrain. If I want to stay the... Oh, this is a gross. Becomes physical if that will deal more damage. I forgot about that. I feel like this stat skew is strange. Summon Snow for 5 turns. This was evasion, right? Yeah. Okay. Hornleech Curse. Fascinating that we got Slowking and Slowbro in the same pool. Flamethrower's a heck of a move. Yeah, I think we'll take Klefki here just for the fighting type, at least a chance. Maybe. What is Queenly Majesty? Unable to use priority moves against the Pokemon or its ally. Oh. I didn't realize that that was a thing. Yeah, let's make it fluffy. So you can take the Pokemon for free for 7 days. You can spend 2,500 VP, or you can use tickets, which are a limited resource. We'll take the Klefki. Yeah, VP is a very limited resource. What would we swap this out for? Probably the Liepard, just because of its... Just because of what it does, I guess? Klefki is kind of chunky, now that I'm looking at, like, its stats. Moderate speed, but, like, half decent defense, special defense, and strong attack. Probably means that we could give it... a Lumberry, maybe? No reason to, right? Thanks for dropping by, I appreciate it. I hope that I hope your competition went well. Have a good rest of your night, though, Wojtek. We should be relatively more stable streams. I don't know if it'll be Pokemon necessarily, but we'll see. I know there's a few games on the docket, speaking of that, segueing into it. I have Monster Hunter Stories that I need to start, that I can start 3 now. As well as there's some Slay the Spire 2. And Expedition 33. Like, there's some very good games on the docket that I can get to. Honestly, Dragonite still might be better than Grandpa, looking at the weakness to fighting that it has. But, like... Yeah, we'll just leave it like this. Let's try running this a few more. Maybe we'll make it to tier 3. Maybe one of these days. What is Scritchy Scratchy? Ooh, a rain team. Pelipper has Drizzle, right? So we're going to need to lead Drampa. Avalugg would be good for Matcha or Garchomp if they came in. So I think something like this with Hippowdon on the back. I like this. This seems solid. And I think that they're going to lead Drizzle. Gyarados Rotom, okay. They switch out Rotom here. Into Pelipper? I think that that's what they'll do, so I'm gonna lock in this. What is Scritchy? Oh, EQ. Okay. Not what I thought was gonna happen, but I think we're totally fine on that. Not that, though. Not that, though. Who switches in first here? Okay. They did take out our Ice-type user, which means if they have Garchomp in the back, that's gonna be rough for us. Yeah... I don't think we're faster. You have Levitate. Which is really funny because it says super effective. Let's just try to take out Garchomp. Yeah. That was a misplay, just considering what they were, like, I was trying to figure out what they were gonna do. This is my total loss, total and complete loss. Because we just took out... The more I see Drampa get thrashed over and over, the more I'm like, maybe Dragonite is the play. Let's give Drampa a couple more times. A couple more tries. Before we actually bench him. Scritchy's... What is Scritchy Scratchy? Is it like a scratch ticket? What is this? An incremental scratch-off game. Alright, Expanding Force... Dark... Okay, what an... This is an interesting... Something like this, and then... These two in the back? I'm gonna assume we see a Hydreigon lead, yeah? Maybe. Armor Rouge. I think Klefki should not stay here. I want Klefki in the back, just in case. I fought this guy already? Uh-oh. I feel like this is a different guy. Right? There's no way they predicted the pivot with Klefki, right? Okay. I feel like I didn't fight this guy before. Or maybe it's my eternal Pokeball tier rival. Yeah, I do like the idea of Skarmory, though, existing. Name and team identical, but avatar different. Okay, there's the Klefki swap. This is the freest Klefki swap I've seen. Fighting... Okay, the question, though, is... You would have Flamethrower. You would have Flying Press. Or that's the one. Yep. I think if I swapped into that, it would have hurt. And what does Hydreigon hit us with? Taunt? I'm confused about the taunt on the, Hippowdon. Does Hippowdon not typically run attacking moves? I think Klefki's the play. Get rid of the Hawlucha, and then we can worry about Hydreigon fairly free. $50, but there's 90, but there's stab. I think this'll do more. Aerial Ace. These can't be real people, right? These can't be real people. The issue is that they have to be real. There's no reason to use this. We just use Rock Slide. And extremely effective Draining Kiss. I'm wondering if this is like a team... If the team's identical... I'm wondering if this is a... What's the word? Maybe I've seen them before. Wasn't the... I feel like the characters were flipped. Alright, let's jam one more. Business. Let's get down to business. I don't have any fighting type moves. Snorlax is gonna be a wall. Drampa seems solid once again, but also could be the worst decision of my life. T-Tar, fine. Klefki, okay. Something like this. This might be a horrible, horrible idea. We'll find out. Show me something I can sweep immediately. I at least hide my glove that doesn't match. Rock Blast is extremely effective on Charizard. Into T-Bolt on Charizard too? It's not terrible. Drampa's getting benched. Drampa's out. Sorry, old man. Bring in T-Tar, Mega Evolve T-Tar. This all makes sense. D-Knight. If they Mega Evolve, then this will be the play. Let's aim for like a knockoff on Gengar, I guess. Chunky. Chunky. Sash? In Pokemon, your mon either bench or be benched. Oh, let's go Avalog. That was absolutely multi-scale. But it only hit twice. Okay, we shouldn't have to worry about Dragonite surviving the next turn, so we can kind of just double into whatever's on the left, right? Oh, we're absolutely doubling into whatever's on the Snorlax. 2 to 5 times, 30% chance of flinch. We're gonna use Gale on Snorlax. And D-Dance? Let's just Stone Edge. There's no reason to do anything else, right? There's no reason. That's chunky. Because the sand should be... yeah. Okay. Not bad, not bad. That 3 is so excessive. The 3 over there with the, like, fast, alter? I don't know what you would call that. Alright, we're bringing back Dragonite. The option to Mega plus the fact that it just survives more. Dragonite. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna take a minute. I have to go to the bathroom really bad. We'll be back. Maybe we'll run some more. We'll figure it out. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty interesting. I'm very curious to see what people think about it and how good or bad the competitive community views it. Build teams using IDs, share your battle team IDs. Quick coupons and teammate. Okay, so you do get, like, permanent recruitments as well from the Battle Pass, which is nice. You get more if you pay for it. Once you train without VP. Interesting. Yep. I think I like what I see so far about it. It's very, yup, this is a Pokemon battler. That's how I feel. But let's give it a call with Homeboy again. Let's see. They have a shiny Dragonite? They brought in a team. Hello, hello? Yeah, getting it started up and re-giving it a go. I think T-Tar, Avalugg. I'm scared their Dragonite's better than mine. How do we feel about Klefki? Klefki just beats the little guy, which Dragonite can also do. This team seems fairly, like, I seem fairly good into it. But all settled in, all kind of just settling back into a new schedule. A couple coworkers excited you don't need to own all the games to play competitive, but Snogon has a lot of love still. Huge. I'd expect a scarfed little guy here. And just Icicle Spear because it just is. Right? Like, that just makes the most sense. Yep. Get the drizzle going. Moonblast. How chunky is this hit? Pretty chunky. Nice, nice, nice. Way to hit the fire. Yeah, this was not a good turn for me. The withdraw into Hippowdon, and then there's not really a good move here, right? I guess Heavy Slam. Like, I don't want to switch in on the Dark type into a Pokemon that will also get Dazzling Gleamed. That's fine. Weather Ball's gonna hurt. That's fine. But we get to reset Sand. Which is nice. What do we bring back? Do they see... We don't want to show them their our last mon. There's the Dragonite again. And we just Stone Edge Pelipper, Ice Spear Dragonite. Yep, that's fine to me. Frankie. Substitute Dragon Dance Dragonite, maybe? That's gonna hurt. Oh. I didn't realize that's how Substitute worked in this game. Okay. We're probably good to sack T-Tar here then, right? You an hour different now? I am. I'm back on, good old ET. It might be worth knocking off, because I think that we're gonna try to just whittle him down. That did a lot. That did a lot. Shell Bell? Ow. Can Pelipper beat Dragonite? Because we're losing Tyranitar here for sure. I don't know if they can. Right? Mega Evolve. Ice Beam. And then just hope that Pelipper doesn't have something that can beat Dragonite, right? It could have Thunder, which could be problematic. If it has Thunder, do we think it beats E-Speed? Or do we think E-Speed would kill it, rather? We've just proven we're faster. Stockpile 1. Go for a freeze. No reason not to, and then no matter what happens, E-Speed next turn. That wasn't a lot of damage. We might have to... I think we're fine. I think we've got this. That was multi-skill damage. It did 18, so about 36. We're just fishing for freeze right now. That's fine. A freeze or a crit gets us there. %. I do like the percentages. The percentages are very nice, because it's not the exact HP being shown, but it's a... like... number of it. Do we think... Rain stopped, okay. That's 90, that's 80, that's 130. Let's run Draco into it. This should kill... I think? Yeah, okay. Cool. Very nice. That was a close fight. That was probably the closest fight we've had. Win streak bonus. Oh. Okay, so once you get a win streak, then you... Okay. Then it buffs you up a little. Totoro's mouse hold sleeves are gonna be paid membership pass for sure. Okay, there is Machamp. Something like this? Is Avalugg good into this team comp? Is Avalugg better than Hippowdon in this team comp? We could also go... What if we went Klefki, Aggron in the back T-Tar Dragonite? I think I like that, because that lets me, that lets me set up Stealth Rock, which is really good against Charizard, and I think Dragonite too, maybe. We'll see how it goes. Yep, that makes sense to me. Is there really any good reason for Klefki to be here? Not particularly. So this might beat out a Earthquake, and then just set up rocks. I'm faster than both of them. And rocks stack, I think. Ooh. Ooh. We can double into Homegirl. Double into, use that. And that. That seems good. Maybe. We'll find out. I'd need to look into the stats of each of the Megas, because I actually don't know whether Aggron or T-Tar is really worth... Citrus Berry. Yep. Sure. Beautiful. Well done. Means I can't really... I can bring in T-Tar bait out water move, but that's letting the Steelix go unpunished, really, and just doing whatever they want to. It might still... No, we're not gonna fish for a freeze on a not very effective. We just gotta aim for it. And... hope Stone Edge hits too. Nice. Nice, okay. I was gonna say, I hope that kills, because if it doesn't, we might lose. We still might lose, because I forgot about Body Press being extremely effective. And they know our last Mon, too. We've only taken out one of theirs? This is not looking great. Looking quite questionable, actually. Machamp. At least there's that going for us. At least there's that going for us. Let's start trying to chip away at these guys. 90, 50... I still think... that might be better? I think at this point Psychic's still better, but there's no guarantee that we don't take damage. Ooh, we were sashed? Oh, sturdy. Right. I mean... kinda nice. That means that if Klefki lives, we should... Ooh. Okay. Body press on the Klefki. I forget how like, I didn't realize Klefki was so beefy. And the burn damage comes through after leftovers damage. Okay. Just E-speed just to take care of it, right? And this here. Just to make sure, just to guarantee that it's gone. I didn't know what tricks they might or might not have had. Yep. Oh, and it's dead to Sandstorm. Can I beat whatever's in back with Klefki? If the Sandstorm subsides this turn, it shouldn't, right? Yeah, no. Well, it's down to my Klefki versus whatever else is left. Drag. Oh, you poor, poor thing. With stones? You should have Fire Blast, though. Fire Blast, maybe Mega. Luckily, multi-scale doesn't factor in because of pointed stones. Yep. They probably have the same one as me, so it's Mega into Flare Blitz. That move. Oh! No burn? No burn? Huge. Alright, we're dead. Well, huh. I see. I was hoping. There was a dream. But if it just outspeeds in Fire Blast, the only way it can lose is if they whiff Fire Blast? Play or out, I guess? Nope. Alright. I do wish you could give, like, props to players after victories. Like, if you could be like, that was a great game. Good job. That was good to know, though. Okay. That's kind of cute that they have, little quips for if you come back and lose. Some menu, we got some more achievements. And they just give us more goodies. Okay. Oh. You get badges if you max out these. Okay. Yo, I can be a gamer? Now we're gaming. So, what happened with the Mega there? Was it just because they... Alright, let's recruit one more mod. Let's see if we can get something spicy. Or if we start pivoting towards a different team. Yes, I would like to. Blastoise. That's on... Yep. So there's fire support. Storm is just the bug move. Chunky. Ground electric? I feel like this was not a super solid. Gives target the can't escape status. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't realize Stunfisk had a, like, somewhat respectable special attack stat. Taunt? Mirror Armor? What was that again? Pokemon bounces at whichever Pokemon caused them. Okay. I'll take the Ninetales for like Sun Team-esque things. Screw it, let's go one more time. Why not? I'm addicted to gambling. Phony form. I don't have a Sneasler. Oh. That's really good. Immune to sound-based moves. I could bring in you just because you wouldn't have... If this move misses or fails, it takes half of its... Ah, I see. Lightning Rod wouldn't be terrible, but I'm leading Sneasler. Spoken like a person that buys packs? I don't know what you're talking about. This Garganacl was caught in a Beast Ball? Wait. And it's got... Okay. It might be the Garganacl. Delphox the Peckish. It might be the Garganacl just for that. That's really cool. It's the Garganacl or the Sneasler, and I could always just bring in a Sneasler for... Yeah, it's the Garganacl. That's sick. Alright, would you believe me if I said I'm gonna gamble again? That was cool. Oh? Okay, I thought it was something different this time. We got a Mr. Rhyme. Golurk. There's no sand form. It takes damage only from attacks. So that could be... Maybe. I'm kinda tempted to bring in Reuniclus. King Gambit could be good. King Gambit can be very good. Supreme Overlord is a crazy ability. Static Rain Dance. How good is Rhyme? Doubles the Pokemon's evasiveness if confused. Oh, okay. It's between Reuniclus and... I think it's between Reuniclus and King... Oh, King Gambit also... I'm a sucker for titles. Also, I don't want to have to use training tickets on Reuniclus, so we're gonna take the title Pokemon. This is horrible. This is so bad. This is so addicting. That is a large Avalugg. Gotta go. Things caught on fire again. Take care. I probably won't be on when you go, so good luck. Have fun. Don't die. The usual stuff. No guard. By and against the Pokemon becomes 100. It's nice to have a Meowscarada. And just ice team things. Okay, let's figure this out. Vital Spirit was decent, right? Vital Spirit was okay. Synchronize, Trick. No promises. Have a good day, Grish. Because it's funny, we're gonna take the No Guard. The No Guard Machamp. Maybe run like Trick Room, Guillotine, or Fisher, or whatever it's called. Alright, we're gonna do one more, and then stop. No more Gamba. No more Gamba. This is bad for me. Espapra. Sneasler rotated back around. Hydrapple. Fickle Beam. This move has a 30% chance of its power being doubled. So sometimes this is just a base 160, 100% accurate Dragon-type move. Got it. Syrup Bomb gives syrupy status for 3 turns. Oh. Okay. I do like that. Maybe I'll bring in my shiny Hydrapple. This would need training, but this is definitely not using Focus Punch. This would absolutely need training, but Swords Dance, Dire Claw. Yeah. Or Sheer Force. They lose additional effects, but they get boosted power. I'm sorry, what is your attack? That is so much. So specifically, any of these with boosted effects, I think, are what actually get the power buff, not everything. Justified. We could do funny things with Justified beat up Lucario. Or not beat up, whatever the move is called. We have, like, pieces of a team here and there, but no solid team. I'm a sucker for gimmicks. Justified seems very fun to deal with. Because Justified boosts attack. So Brick Break solid, Rock Slide is solid. Do we could? This would be passing up on a Sneasler again. That's a really good Rampardos. I do have 80 spaces in my box, and this is... Okay. I will stop and not... When I pick a Pokemon this time, not go again. Okay. We're done. We're not doing it again. Go back. Leave. Escape. What do we have? What do we need? We brought in these guys. This still just crumbles to a fighting type move. Lucario's not good for our team. That's not good for... We picked up a bunch of Pokemon that's not really good for our team. But the Beast Ball's cool. Ninetales. So, there is zero way, from what I understand, to send these Pokemon to another game. Okay, so the Sylveon does have Pixelate. Let's view this Pokemon. 90 with Stab, Yawn, Quick Attack +1 priority. He's okay. Let's see what the auto builder gives us. Drought, multi-scale. This team is fine, right? But I like this. Alright, let's go train. Let's actually mess with the training and see what that looks like, because I know that we have some Pokemon that we need to change around. Specifically, I'm looking at Strongjaw Avalugg. Heavy... making the target flinch. Rock Blast was just very good, though, with Avalugg, too. Do you actually have any good... Okay, you have Ice Fang. Mountain Gale, what is this again? 120 with 85. Okay. What did Strongjaw do? Boost it by 50? Oops, didn't mean to back out. So if you boost Ice-type moves by 50... 30, so it's 95. So that's only like 95? -4 priority? Whoops. Oh, Blizzard's a wind move. I do like, this is very nice, the fact that I can see like what is like cut moves, sound moves, wind moves. So it's base 120 power dark type move. I need to view your stats again. It would be good. I think the issue is just... I do really like their stats. Honestly. Like, the Heavy Slam has been nice, the Rock Blast and Icicle Spear are both good. It's so slow. There's no way Mountain Gale actually hits first, right? Unless we're in, like, a Trick Room scenario. In which case, Ice Fang might be better. Let me look at the moves that we have access to. All of them. Contacts. +4 priority. Oh, both Endure and Protect, okay. Healing. Ball and Bomb. I could go for like AP boosts and stuff. I think it's Ice Fang is the move we go with. Because there's no Steel-type biting move. Okay, yeah. Yep. Ice Fang, Strong Jaw. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Let me see if there's anything Klefki wants to do. We could go itemless Klefki, but that... Like, we did just get obliterated by the Dragonite, right? We could go Gleam instead of Kiss. Gleam instead of Kiss. Steel Beam is fine. I just would need to remember that Steel Beam is a, hey, take half of your health move. For 140 base power. $90. What is Fairy Locked? No Pokemon on the field can be switched out until the end of the next turn after this is activated. Okay. I think I like Gleam. I could do Switcheroo. And also... Prankster doesn't override Trick Room's -7 priority, I think. Does it? Magnet Rise, T-Wave, Skitter Smack. This has a lot of utility. And there's a lot of flying types I've noticed. Stored power increases power by 2 for each stage its stats have been boosted. Interesting. Most held items don't work. Lower speed moves quicker. So we could do like a Klefki thing. I'm still kind of caught up on the Oranguru that did the yeah, I think we want Prankster or Magician instead of Prankster, but it's not that deep. I don't think Klefki needs to be changed. Look at this. Boost power of rock, ground, and steel type moves by 30%. This Hippowdon has speed investment? I don't know if that's normal or not. Is there any reason to run Fire Punch over, I guess, grass types, right? This T-Tar is kind of fast. What else do we have access to? I forgot this had a suite of moves. Does it have access to Earthquake? Yeah, it does. Okay. I guess it seems fine. Aggron has Sturdy. What is your other ability? I actually don't know that. Rockhead, no recoil, heavy metal doubles its weight. So sturdy just is the best. Hold on, what's your defense? 200. Most of my team crumbles in the face of a special attacker, is what I'm noticing. Especially like a special attacker fighting Pokemon. So maybe Sylveon comes in... Sylveon could come in over Klefki, but it does... No, I think I like that more. We'll do that, we'll do that. And then we'll run one more game with Sylveon over Klefki. Give an item to hold. What would you want? How fast are you? Slow. You could be banded if we wanted, or sashed if we wanted to then. Let's just give you Bright Powder. Because everything just becomes Fairy type. Oh. Okay. Whatever I just did, it didn't like. It didn't get saved, right? Yeah, we're still Klefki, so bring in Sylveon. Give item to hold. Bright Powder. And see if we got anything else. A weekly mission's done. Okay, so you can get a few... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can get 9,000, which means you can get a few recruits if you wanted to every week. It's not terrible. Okay. Alright, we'll run one more battle and then I will call the stream there. A nice little ease back into it. Looks good. And you're just what I've got on hand. A potential issue with the Klefki versus the Sylveon is the lack of Sandstorm protection. Maybe Goggles would be better. Sylveon, Avalugg, T-Tar, Hippowdon? If they lead Aggron, how bad is that? Pretty bad? But if they lead Whimsicott and get some sort of prankster like Tailwind, that's still bad. I guess if they lead prankster Tailwind, there's not much we can do, so let's do it like this. And give that a shot, right? Because our answer to Aggron would just be... we'll run it like this. I want to bring Dragonite somehow, I think, just for the fly into EQ, but I can't think fast enough for it. So we'll deal with that if we need it. Okay. Sylveon goes immediately. And just click EQ, I guess. Ooh, this is exactly what I was worried about. I don't know if I want T-Tar to take a hit. We have to. That was very close. It's gonna suck, but it's what we gotta do. I'm sorry, little one. That wasn't too bad. This is what's gonna hurt. Yeah, that was a lot of damage on my Tyranitar. I'm not afraid to EQ my own teammate, though. Alright. They bring in their own T-Tar. Stone Edge. Rock Slide. Speed Tide. Makes sense. T-Tar avoided the attack is not what I wanted to see there. I wasn't worried about Arcanine. This is fine. So we're down one T-Tar to their... Oh, we're not. They just went with Taunt. Oh, they probably keep thinking I'm going to yawn, don't they? Do I have anything I can do to live this? What Pokemon do I have? I have you in the back, and I have you in the back. This is their whole team. Let's try to Fire Punch the Whimsicott. And I guess Rock Slide? This might be a bad idea, especially with Whimsicott being faster and maybe having access to, like... It's gonna Mega Drain and we're gonna lose T-Tar. That's fine. Gleam? I wonder if they thought that T-Tar would die, so they didn't bother attacking into it. Flinch anyway. Huge. The Mega, I think, actually saved me there. It'd be very funny if they ran Protect. Okay. That's fine. Two Tyranitars for the price of one. This Hippowdon was merciless. She hit him with the EQ no matter whose side they were on. Okay. That's fun. Okay. We might keep this on the back burner for I hit continue battling. Alright, guess we're doing one more. We might hit this on the back burner. I know I can cancel, but I won't. No guarantee we have a consistent Pokemon Champions stream, but maybe every so often. Okay, maybe I could hit B and cancel. That's what I thought. But this will be our last fight. It's addicting. It's hard to hit. It's hard to say no to. Incineroar. What if we did... Sylveon Avalugg lead? Into... Do we care about D-Knight in the back? It could be Hippowdon Tyranitar in the back, I think. Something like that. No, we want... How bad does their team fold to Earthquake? Not particularly. We want Aggron and T-Tar. But what if we lead Aggron for Stealth Rock? And run it like that. I think I like that. And run Stealth Rock League. I don't think it's worth the, Mega on Aggron. Not surprising. I don't know how fast Sylveon is. Just do this. That's fine with me. That makes sense, I guess. So I could have had a free switch in there, but it did not happen. How bad do we think this will hurt? Probably very. I think Sneasler's faster than Sylveon. Right. I'm so cooked. It's over. It's so bad. It's so bad. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for dropping by. Parting shot? Okay, what's your other mon? Archaladon. Okay. Sure. You're already out. Let's do this, I think. Whip up a Sandstream. We could yawn into Archaladon if we wanted to, actually. But the issue then would be, does Sneasler clear T-Tar? Let's just go back and let's stay the course. Let's Hyper Voice. And knock off on the Sneasler just in case something crazy happens. Yeah, my team perishes to a fighting type. We need to address that stat. Survived that, though. That's kind of nice. The issue is then that they can just bring back in, we're losing this fight. Because they've got 3 untouched Mon, we had just have Avalugg in the back, which also dies to Incineroar moves. Not good. Pelipper with the drizzle? Alright, now we yawn. But the issue is it survives that. Yeah, we're just super dead, I think. Guaranteed hit on the Sylveon. I'm not even gonna... we're good. Yep. Oh, no need. Well done, Hugo. I said it was the last one, but we can't end on a loss, right? We need a good answer to a fighting type. To the point where I think we might just need to bring Dragonite every time. We're absolutely bringing Dragonite. And... Dragonite Hippowdon with Sylveon Avalugg in the back? This is a weird one. I can Mega scot-free though, because I know I don't have any other in the back. Okay. King Gambit's a choice. Do we think King Gambit switches? It doesn't matter because we need to EQ here. This EQ is gonna be nasty. Yep. That is a chunky King Gambit. Lash out. That did good damage. Victory Bell. Oh! This is nice. It shows what the super effectiveness is on the entire team, not just on... Okay. So we'll slam EQ here too. Just keep going. Oh, this poor team. This poor team. This is how I feel whenever I play against a fighting type team. Maybe Dragonite's just good. Maybe we don't need a Sandtane. Not the Altaria. Oh man. It just folded like a wet paper napkin. It didn't even fold, it just fell apart. Okay. I'll take the win, I guess. I'll take it. I'm very, very baffled by the amount of Pokemon I've ran into today. I know I said I'm quitting, but best 2 out of 3, am I right? I'm gonna battle King? I'm cooked. That's a very good One Punch Man character. One of the best. Ooh, they're running something similar to me. You run Iron Head. Did any of my mons... You ran Heavy Slam, okay. Bop. Boop with Bing Bong in the back? I think I like that. Maybe? Yeah, sure. Why not? With 3 fairy resists, there's no reason to bring it. And with the Steel Rock and the Fire, I don't think Aggron makes the cut here. Is kind of what I'm feeling. And if push comes to shove, we can just run Earthquake turn 1 because none of them have Levitate or Flying. I think it's just hard to beat that. Grandpa Dragonite. Not Grandpa Dragonite, Grandpa T-Tar. Earthquake. And ultimate into... Is there any reason to try Draco Meteor here? I think it crumbles to Ice Beam, right? We'll find out. This will be a learning experience. Glad I didn't use Draco Meteor. Glad I didn't use Draco Meteor. This sets up for a Sylveon kill next turn, I think, maybe. Ooh, Dragon Dance. How bad is that gonna be? Not very. Now, do we take the E-Speed trade Dragonite? You're tanky. I think you might take a hit. I think it might take a hit. I could see like a Hyper Voice. Yeah. Yeah. They thought that Sylveon was gonna take a hit there first. I was more worried about the Tyranitar with the attack boost. Yep. Yep. GG, King. So long, King. Okay. Okay, but what if we ranked up today? I just don't want to stop playing, I think. That's where I'm at. We're gonna go for a while. What do we got? Okay. So, I'm expecting them to do the exact same thing where I am, where they lead with Earthquake Team. Um... Do I run Avalug or T-Tar in the back? You have Heavy Slam, Ice Spear. I think we run T-Tar in the back. Just because it has a little bit more coverage that might be good against this team. A 4-win streak. That's kind of terrifying. Yep, this makes sense to me. What can Tyranitar do to me? Not much. And just EQ? Show me Mega Excadrill. Okay. The Rock Slide might be rough. I'm glad I doubled into Excadrill. No flinch, no flinch, no flinch. Stone Edge. They're running double... What? Did it miss both? That's so bad. That's so rough. Oh no. It missed both. The double flinch is a good idea. That's probably their Mega. I think an E-Speed will take out you here. And... do I think I'm faster than Kangaskhan? Probably not. Show me Mega Kangaskhan. Yep. Alright, please kill. God. So they're like speed geared towards getting flinches. Show me the baby. This team is kind of nasty. The double flinch team. I don't know if I'm faster than Kangaskhan. Incineroar. Show me Fake Out on... What's the worst case here? Fake Out on Dragonite? Just on the off chance that it doesn't. I think we do this. Yeah, okay. Ooh, we might be... Dragonite avoided the attack. Okay. It's looking real bad for them, luck-wise. About unflinched, yep. Time to find out if we're faster. Probably not. Yeah. Yeah. We might lose. Yep. I should have just E-speeded. think we're good, though. Maybe. I think we're set. We could bait the Darkest Lariat into the Tyranitar? No. We wouldn't bait it. We know you have a Mega Ring. Or Mega Stone. And you already used your item. Let's just double into Kangaskhan. Because I think our... Ow. That's gonna hurt so bad, yup. Oh, that hurts so bad. I didn't think about Drain Punch. Alright, at least Incineroar goes down. And Hippowdon stays alive? Incineroar does not go down. Oh. We just have to Quick Attack. We have to. I know that the Rock Slide's coming, but we have to Quick Attack here. Otherwise, Incineroar gets a move. And I don't know if that Incineroar could do much, but... Can they beat us? Is my question. That's gonna deal a lot more now. Maybe we can get there with Yawn? I don't think it's likely. Oh, not with EQ. Maybe. Nope, the baby. We're so dead. Tough. I think if Incineroar went down there, it was a totally different game. Quick Powder? Quick Powder? Or Bright Powder for the win? Bright Powder in... That was probably the clutchest it could have been. We were so dead. We were so dead there. That was huge. Okay, okay. Felt kinda nice. Felt kinda nice there. Okay. Let's see if we can give it one more dub. Ooh. Is there a whole team shiny except for the Incineroar? Furthermore... Their team kind of folds to Earthquake, right? Keep Sylveon, and do we want Dragonite in the back? What do you have? You have Ice Beam, Draco Meteor. Yes, I think it's just our best option. I think this is what we gotta rock with. I don't think I'm Mega at first. Torkoal Hippowdon. Hippowdon T-Tar. Torkoal is slow. So... what if we just click Rock Slide into Stone Edge? What could they have? Anything they bring it into, kind of... I guess Incineroar Delphox is rough. Okay, we'll do Earthquake. That was fine with me. So Hippowdon is a Trick Room team then, okay? Stealth Rock. I'm glad I got Dragonite in first. How bad is Eruption? How bad could it be? Okay, here's Insane? Garchomp. Oh, Ice Beam into that slot would have been crazy. Ice Beam into that slot would be absurd. That's fine. I was gonna say, I think we should hit Hippowdon for lethal. Yeah, okay. So that was like a do-nothing turn, basically. They can protect with Torkoal when it comes out. Is there any reason not to just click Earthquake again? Not really. Ooh, I forgot about Mega Delphox. What do you do? I forgot you existed. Gleam. That's fine. That wasn't that scary. Now, is Garchomp faster? Yes. But we live. And that's fine with me. That's all I needed. I can E-Speed now. Do you get... you don't get Levitate, right? You might get Levitate. And that would be rough. Yep. Alright, is it worth... we Rock Slide here, because it's super effective on both. We E-Speed here on Torkoal to stop the, reduce its Eruption. Because I think we lose Hippowdon here to single target Eruption. In Sun. Maybe not with Citrus. Who am I kidding? Oh, faster. Flinch? No flinch. Who did I bring? I brought Klefki in the back, didn't I? Or, oh, Sylvia. I took Klefki off team. Position on left, position on right. Ow, I forgot about those. But we're no longer sun boosted. The issue is Delphox. Let me hit battle info. Is Delphox now? Shadow Ball should be good. I don't think we have to worry about Torkoal, but that might be a mistake. We'll find out. Gleam, ow, T-Tar. I think Sylveon's faster than T-Tar, right? Nope. That's fine. Yeah, this fight's ours. Okay. Yep. Nice, 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 nice. Alright. I think in Great Ball now, we can call it there. Cruise up a little bit. I like the sand team. I like the aspects that it has. Oh, do I get a little Oh, nice. Her eyes dilated. Lovely to see you. It's been a while. Ah. You're Caraway, the Caraway. I'm so thrilled to meet you, I don't even know what to say. Come now, Totoro. There's no need to get starstruck, I assure you. Mimikyu, can I go over there? Heard about his latest accomplishment, so I decided to pay a visit. Congratulations on your fine work in reaching Great Ball. I'm distracted by the Mimikyu back there. Please, let me have him. She's gonna be baffled that she knows her name. Please allow me to confer upon you this rather great title. Alright. Your box's maximum capacity increased. Way to go, you. Now you can store more Pokemon, it'll be easier than ever to use all sorts of different strategies. Road to Champion Tier is long, but this makes a significant step. Oh, as you get higher up, it's probably gonna hurt much harder for each loss. Come on back anytime. I think that Caraway complimented you. You have any idea how much... Do you have any idea how amazing that makes you? Whatever it is you're doing, keep right on doing it. I think the best thing that this game could benefit... Like, could you imagine if there was like a little story section where you could fight Caraway and, oh, what was his name? But like Caraway Kit, I can't remember the Mayor of Frontier. And then it gives you some goodies too. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, that's where we're gonna call the stream. It's nice to be back. I'm a Tyranitar fan. Tyranitar Tamer? Tyranitar Professor? Okay. So Tamers and then Professors. Super Rookie. Mountaineer Hiker. Camper Picnicker. Punk. Oh, and you get VP for each too, that's cool. Not a lot, but enough. Okay. Yep, that's Champions. I like it. It's a good battle system, I think, for now. I need to get more, sink my teeth into it more. I need to actually be better at VGC in order to actually give a decent answer. How much was this? This was like 10 bucks. I'm not really interested in it. And the battle pass is crazy, or the membership is crazy. Like, sure, the box space is good, and the teams are fine, but like... It's a bit too pricey for me. We could. Okay, I'll probably look into this more. I don't know if I'll play it more. Like on stream per se. Like I said, I might be working with somebody on some stuff. We'll see. But for now, I'm gonna call it. It's Wednesday. I think we'll be back on Friday. I think I will be jamming one of a few games. Either Slay the Spire 2, or Monster Hunter Stories, or Expedition 33. I couldn't remember the last one for the life of me. And that will be our consistent game moving forward until that game is done. Or if it's Slay the Spire, I might play it in the background and like progress and just kind of move on whenever we're feeling like it. But for now, it's gonna be back. It's great to chat with you guys again, and I'll be back on Friday. Take care of yourselves, and always remember to tell the people you care about that you love them. Bye!